Giving chickens their tails back. Isn't that the wrong kind of there? I'm illiterate. What the fuck do I know? Anyway, enjoy the video.
This video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. Make sure you check them out at the end of the video.
A couple years ago, I turned
Me turn it up.
snakes back into lizards. So now, I'm gonna turn chickens back into dinosaurs.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, so he got a snake, and we put it in like a mechanical machine to give it legs so it could walk. Dude, that was Alan Pan. That's crazy. I forget that was him that done that. I think about that all the time. Also, I need to move this up, huh? I move this up. Also, don't they have fucking tails? Doesn't he have a tail? Is that a chicken? What is that? Why was he looking at me for so long? I don't like that. Sorry, I'm yapping a lot. Turning chickens back into dinosaurs.
This is a dinosaur. Wait, no, I mean, sorry, it is, but like this is a dinosaur.
Okay, this motherfucker acting like scared when there's genuinely nothing here is a little too much, sweetheart.
From back when they were good, and when they still had tails to help them balance.
By the time you get to chickens, the center of mass has changed. Like, they don't have a tail anymore.
So what you're saying is a chicken's basically
Why is Alan on my
a
left?
disabled dinosaur.
Oh!
I can't tell if that was staged, but that's genuine horror. No! No! Bro, I was just telling my GF we could breed chickens into having tails. Don't, like, the cocks, the male chickens have big tails as well, like big frilly ones? Or am I tripping? They do, right?
Not even a little.
It turns out that chickens are basically disabled dinosaurs. But if you just
That's not a real chicken. Why is that?
it turns out that
That's like the same quality of videotape they use for fucking UFOs. Why?
chickens are basically
Is that AI? What
disabled
is that?
dinosaurs. But if you just
That's so fluffy. Could we get tails on humans too? Just a thought. I feel like we could, right? I feel like I remember being a kid and people always saying you've got like a tailbone and humans used to have tails. But then whenever you see like a diagram of like monkey to human, I never see a motherfucking tail on a human. You know what I'm saying? It's like monkey, slightly bigger monkey, and then it's just like chimpanzee, no tail. Like somewhere between like becoming a monkey to a chimpanzee, the tails disappear. So I guess that's because we become less climbers, which means we need less bottom heavy center of gravity, or like back end center of gravity, right? Because I guess the main benefit of a tail is to like control your center of balance while climbing and shit, right? And eventually we just kind of like stopped climbing like crazy madmen and got more tanky. You know what I'm saying? Those are featheries? They're real chickens. Hold up. Featheries. Images. I don't know what I just saw, but I don't want to see it again.
glue a stick onto a chick's butt, their bodies remember having tails, and they go back to walking like T-Rexes. And lucky for me, I know
Oh, it's William Osman.
real YouTube farmers
I fuck with William Osman. Will. I fuck with Will.
12
I like his
healthy
channel.
living chickens to experiment on,
One
Did Micro
died,
just tuck his fucking shirt in?
walking like T-Rexes.
Why does it
And
feel like-
lucky for me, I know real YouTube farmers with 12 healthy living chickens.
Why does seeing Michael Reeves with a tucked in shirt feel so weird to me? That feels so uncanny. Is that just me? He looks so young. This wasn't even that long ago. This was like a few months ago, right?
Chickens to experiment.
That's crazy.
on.
One died.
I wasn't ready
in
for that.
infancy. The other one.
Brahma
died
chickens are in Sat. Wait, is it actually called a Brahma chicken? That's a real thing. Brahma chicken. Images. They're not that big though, right? The video we saw, they were fucking massive. They don't look that big here. These are like normal chicken size. They do look kind of slay though. I feel like these motherfuckers come out and go, wookie. Ooh. Okay, no, they are massive. Look at that guy. He's so happy. Wait, you can't see him. I'm so sorry. Hold up. Let me move my camera. Look at that guy. He's so happy. Holy. That thing is big. Like, a kid could ride that. Do we eat those? I wonder what they taste like. They probably taste pretty good, right? Like, why would we breed them
infection,
otherwise?
And a coyote actually ate them.
Okay, so maybe they're not good
I
farmers,
don't like that.
but they do have 2 of the most disabled chickens I've ever seen.
She watched like 8 of her sisters die by coyote, right?
They have zero survival instinct. They're like bugs.
Obviously, without some kind of advanced prosthetics, these chickens
I mean,
aren't
they've
going
probably
to
got
survive.
they've probably got no survival instinct because we bred them that way, right? We kind of just bred them to be like as easy to kill and as fat as possible, and as to lay as many eggs as possible too, right?
Long outside. But maybe that's just the natural order of things, and chickens are supposed to get eaten. Or maybe they just need some awesome prosthetic tails. So I reached out to a group of makers that regularly defy the natural order.
I'm into it. Let's go.
Okay, wait, before you go, just hear me out on this.
Wow.
I'm hearing you out.
I
pet
really like
them.
your muzzle.
Thank you.
What does it say?
Good girl.
It turns out that furries have been strapping tails onto animals that lost their tails for decades now, and they're really good at it.
That moves like
That is actually crazy good. How honestly, I've seen many Instagram reel of like really cool tails, like 3D printed or like made out of cardboard. And I'm like, damn, that actually like moves like real tails.
really nicely.
So it's basically made of foam. Make sure you leave gaps in the middle, and that's what makes this articulation.
These articulated fursuit tails use foam segments with a flexible core to move basically like real animal tails. And they're so
pretty
comfortable
cool.
to wear that I
I did not expect to see Alan Pam in a tail shaking it for
don't
me.
even want to admit how good this feels.
Go, Alan.
It's not my birthday, so I modeled a chicken-sized articulated tail since a chicken's
Okay.
persona is a T-Rex. And to make sure that the prosthetic fits perfectly over the chicken's
Chicken's persona is a T-Rex. Aye, Alan, thank you.
butt nub, I 3D scanned its body, but it kind of came out like how it would look like in a physics problem.
That's fucking useless.
Then, after I finished designing the tail, I printed the butt socket and all of the tail segments out of a foaming TPU.
I needed a butt socket on Wednesday, bro. That would have saved me so much trouble. I wouldn't have had to worry about shitting myself or throwing up.
So the parts are literally made out of a soft foam.
This stuff is so squishy. It's like some future shit.
So I laser cut this rubber sheet to act as the core and bolted all of the tail segments together.
That looks cool.
And I really hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
I have
Stop it, bro. Stop it, please.
have
Please.
a
I can't stand up for
problem.
5 minutes
Here
now,
is a dead chicken wearing the tail, and look, it looks great. It works.
Don't say
great,
hot.
but I just realized that this
Just
tail
think it.
only tilts in the direction the chicken's already tilting in, so it's like not counterbalancing.
Honestly, though, I don't know if that matters, because like in the original paper, they just used a
It's actually just dawned on me that that is how tails should have worked for T-Rexes. Do they get that wrong in any dinosaur show? Does it actually counterbalance? That makes so much sense. Oh my god, I'm actually so fucking stupid. It's actually... Okay, hold up. Chat, are you ready? Are you ready? Do you know the joke? Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. I found out the real punchline of that joke yesterday. It took me 25 years on this earth to realize it was an afterlife joke. 25 years. I've always thought it was just, haha, it doesn't make sense. It's so silly. It's such a simple punchline. Haha. But it's an afterlife joke. And I'm just stupid. 25 years.
stick. But I'm definitely in too deep now. So just to be safe, I'm gonna make another tail that's got like motors and sensors in it, so that like actively counterbalances. 'Cause I think
Classic. Just over-engineer it. Oh, the simple thing's not working. Let's go from a 0 to 100.
I think I might have brain damage. So I
Me
got
too.
these two tiny linear servos and attached them to the tail cone.
I'm with you. I thought the punchline was there was no punchline. That's literally what I thought. To get to the other side, haha, he was just crossing the road. You're such an idiot. That's actually what I thought it was, bro. But it's just because to get to the other side, like, you know, you die and then you go to the other side.
Now, when I did this the first time with the snake, I got some really great fan art from you guys of the snake and its powered exoskeleton. But
Yeah, that was
I
cool.
did also get some very detailed, highly inappropriate furry fan art of the snake, which I didn't really like. So if you're going to draw a gross, sexy version of this chicken suit, Don't take any notes on this color scheme or any of the small details like these cool spikes I added, and definitely please do not send your art to alan.m.pan+fanart@gmail.com.
Yeah, this is a mealworm. This is like crack.
Oh, let me completely skip past all of the engineering part and just spoke about sexy fan art instead. That's my fucking guy right
Go on,
there.
get the crack.
All right, put it on
Get
him.
the crack cocaine.
We're back on the farm, and somehow the chickens are still alive.
You excited to be a dinosaur again? All right, there's two tails here.
Dude, could I be a dinosaur again?
Which one do you want to try first?
The first tail is the original passive fursuit tail, only I glued a bunch of chicken feathers to it.
To make it look more like what your old tail might have looked like? Do you like this one?
Option 2 is this actively balancing robot tail.
Is it actively balancing, or is it just kind of like based on logic we assumed
IMU, which
it works
controls
on?
2 linear servos that pull nylon strings that run through the inside of the tail. That way, when the chicken shifts its body weight, the tail will automatically counterbalance
Honestly, that doesn't seem too crazy.
the opposite direction.
You like this tail? Oh, okay. We'll try this tail first then. Do you think the chicken will...
This has to suck for the chicken, right, though? I mean, I feel like it's not going to be uncomfortable, really. It's going to be, like, weird. You know? Oh, bless you, Egg. I think it's just going to be weird. You know? That's all.
actually turn back into a dinosaur?
So my friend William Osmond helped me get the chickens into their harnesses and attach the first
Dude, the
tail.
harness is kind of fucking
And
cute, though.
It actually looks awesome.
That's
It looks good.
awesome.
Okay,
Alright,
they've
but let's see if
literally,
she
they've
can
just
move.
made a... They've just made a male chicken.
Or she just refuses to.
That's
move.
what cocks look
Stand
like.
up.
Yeah, be proud. Stand proud.
At first, I
Speaking of cocks, I went to the store yesterday and I looked at a bottle and it literally said cock flavoring. Just thought you should know that. I've got a picture. I'll send it in the Discord later. Cock flavoring. Tasty good.
was hoping the chicken was maybe just updating its firmware.
Maybe like I'll apply some like social pressure this way, and then you hold the worm in front.
Or maybe it's like when you put shoes on dogs and it just takes them a little bit to get used to it.
Oh no, she's retreating. She's retreating into my butt.
But after 10 minutes, I finally accepted that this chicken just wants to die.
How is it still not accepting this tail?
Probably
This
pretty
is, like,
heavy for it as
space-age
well, right?
Material.
Things weren't looking good, but they were also looking bad.
Maybe this tail is like too passive somehow. We had the robot one. It like adjusts according to like the chicken's tilt.
Yeah.
I was starting to
Okay.
get flashbacks to the time
Chad, do we think it's going to work? I feel like this might work a little bit. Actually, hold up. How long's left in the video? Let's fucking metagame this shit. There's still 4 minutes in the video. This doesn't work, and they have a little update and it works.
I was accused of being a snake abuser. Only this time, I'd be known as chicken hater Alan Pan. Either way, my fate was now in this chicken's hands. And whether or not it wants to undo 65 million years of evolution all comes down to this moment.
It's building up too
She
much,
looks
bro.
dead. She looks like roadkill.
But then, something happened that I can only describe as a miracle.
Huh?
Just get up, okay?
Oh.
No,
Oh.
that you literally told her to get up and wait, she's
Okay.
walking around. Did she say, oh,
She sees the worm.
did you see how she's walking?
That looks like a dinosaur.
You're doing it!
I guess it is kind of dinosaur shaped.
That's the chicken! It's the dinosaur! It's a
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm for some reason highly underwhelmed. Is that just me?
dinosaur! She's literally a dinosaur!
It reminds me like
She's
one of
not
my
literally a
favorite
dinosaur,
movies growing
Alan.
up was the Mecha Godzilla, and it kind of looks like that.
And look, the tail is adjusting.
They gave the chicken a BBL. There's.
She doesn't even, it's like
It's
she
not a
actually
BBL.
doesn't even notice.
I mean,
And
actually, it
it's
does
not
look
just
fat.
that this chicken's wearing a nice fursuit. This is how it walked before, all front heavy with awkward hips. And this is the Giga Chad Frankensaur we just made.
It does-
with
it
a
does stand more
properly
upright.
sloping tail and the posture of a predator.
It
Not
does
the
seem more
child
predator-like.
kind, like the cool kind. But just in case this isn't enough to scare off the coyotes, I've prepared one more trick up this chicken's sleeve.
This is a little bit extra just in case it worked. This
What is that?
an anti-coyote shoulder-mounted defense system.
There's no
I
way.
made it out of a recycled Mark Rover hack pack.
Now this is what I call a chicken.
Stay upright. Stay upright.
They
please.
gave
It
this
looks so
motherfucker
cool.
rocket launchers. How are they gonna fire it though?
Oh, shit. This is even better than like old style dinosaurs.
That
This
is
like
kind
a-
of fucking
a
cool,
mega
actually.
future
Now that you put guns
dinosaur.
on it, I'm in. I might as well be American at this
Shoot
point.
the coyote!
Nobody is going to
She
fuck
aimed
with
and
this
fired.
chicken ever again. Thanks to me, chicken lover Alan Pan. And
Why is it?
thank you
Okay,
for
it's growing on
watching.
me. It was underwhelming, and now it
After
looks really
65
fucking cool.
million years of mistakes, we finally didn't make one.
Is this video about like proving God wrong or something?
I think honestly, I can't think of why else I would do this.
Now I'm gonna do a sponsored message, and if you want to help me trick the sponsor into thinking it was good, then watch this whole thing and click all the links in the description. I've been making videos for over 10 years now.
Yeah, sorry,
A lot
I
of my
can't.
tools
I
have
can't
gotten
bring
better,
myself.
but my desk
Next,
and my
give whales
chair are
back
still
legs.
poopy FT.
Bumberclaw.